I'm back. I had to show him Froggy's light. He's like, he goes, that's some nice mood lighting. So, so back to the story. So we used to always go camping and fishing, usually when we worked at the Oasis Motor Inn in Kelowna, BC. And we did that for 4 years. And when I say 4 years, it's like doing time because it was so hard. Actually, 1 out of 10 marriages survive working as in management, and it's specifically in small run motor inns and hotels. It is just a very toxic environment. So we were making only 22 grand between the two of us because Carl had to retrain after his back kind of cratered, and WCB, workers' compensation here, said, "Oh, we'll train you in a new job. Like we'll pay these people basically our $6,000 bonus to take you on and train you." Well, basically, it was hard to find somebody that would take a younger couple because at the time I was in my 20s, and managers are typically older, and but they were younger, and Basil and Auntie Zalo, they hired us, and we went into this gig going, oh boy, not really knowing what that life would be, but being carnies, we're very adaptable. We always have been. Carl and I work well together. It's just disease right now, so, and weakness. I don't know why he's so weak. So, but he needs to do his own work. I can't do it for him, And that's what I try to tell him because he's very spoiled. And that's my fault. I shouldn't have done that. But I did it. It's done, so, it is what it is. But I know this one trip, it was fall, and Carl's like, okay, I want to go to this lake. And we used to always go to these lakes and have car topper, which are about 12, 14-foot boat, stainless steel boats. And they just have these crappy seats in them, so we usually use lawn chairs and stuff like that to make them comfortable, for me and stuff. So I would go and sit because it was, it wasn't my thing, but I did it because my husband loved it, right? The sacrifice, compromise. Unfortunately, Carl hated skiing, and skiing is my love. So that was any form, water or downhill. And then I fractured my leg like 6 times. My left leg, foot has been fractured. So just because my feet are so tiny and they can't see the damn fractures, which is so, oh, that's another story for another day. So we go to this lake. It's a beautiful lake, but it's got a little dock, and the people knew us very well. So they set us, we called ahead and booked, and we're all set, and we're getting to go nightfall fishing. Not my favorite thing to do, but we're going to go. And at this time, Carl wanted to have a drink. So we forgot the alcohol in the boat, or in the RV. So Carl says to me, we're in the freaking boat on the way, ready to go out to the lake. The sun is setting, not really setting, but it's getting cooler. It's about 4. And the water is disgusting. Oh my God. The water is like slime, mush, gush. Ugh. And I'm like, okay. He says, oh, can you go back and get the vodka? And I'm like, sure, hon. So I go to jump out of the boat. And of course, I'm not jumping really. I'm like probably 250 pounds this time. So I go to put one foot on the dock and I'm 1 foot in the boat. And then I hear it. And all of a sudden, boop, Carl dumped me face first into slimy frickin' water. Mad? No, mad wasn't mad. I was that little emoji with his head blown off. Because we didn't have a lot of clothes with us, and we were camping, so I was soaking wet in slimy water, and he was just laughing. To this day, he will not admit, but he dumped me he dumped me. It's funny, too, because years ago, he went partying with some friends, he went camping with his buddies, and he drove drunk, and I was really pissed about that. He came home drunk, and I was like, fuck, and then in the morning, he had a hangover. Really bad hangover, and he asked me to get him some milk. So I literally really did trip, but I tripped and the milk hit him in the face as he was sleeping. So ever since then, he was like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, woman. But that's always what, I'm a very playful person. He's a playful person. That's what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for a lord, or I wanted somebody who would compliment my personality and have fun with me. And Carl always has. You know, the girls love him. He's just loved, you know, by all my girlfriends. You know, he's a good guy. You know, he's just had a really tough life. Far tougher than, you know, I ever talk about. Because it's not my place to put it out there. But, you know, there are very evil people in the world that did doing awful things. And unfortunately, when you get older, even if you do the mental health work, there's still, it's not as bad. Hopefully, as long as I don't ever have trauma again. But, you know, I did see that perverted handyman frickin' driving by, which kind of freaked me out. Because, again, it's like 1 month, and that's another thing, I have no idea if we're moving or not, because the freaking landlord has not bothered to tell me. And also, I guess I'll find out Monday morning. I mean, you would think she would want to keep me, but, you know. Sometimes it is what it is. You just got to make the best of it. So it'll be really hard on Carl, because he's not doing well with change and any kind of agitation. So, yeah. I might just do another hue. This is the problem. I don't know. I already used that. It's kind of like cutting the lid, or crease. I think that's what they call it. I mean, it's just my damn creepy hoodie does. See, this is all like ponder, because with a new palette, even though I use the same technique, really, I'm actually gonna try a little bit. I went into this yellow thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I am. Look at the color stain on my brushes. I'm not sure what the hell this white is for. Like, look at it. It's so powdery. Yeah. Alright, let's just heat the pan up. Yeah. I have such big tear ducts. It's a problem for me to... Okay, this looks identical to that. Like, this looks identical to this. I'm not good at camera. It's weird. Okay. See, it's like when you draw a painting. Ooh. Quapey don't work with this particular brush, but fold it up because I'm gonna lose it anyway. So it was so funny because this is Day Girl. I'll never admit you dumped me in the lake. I almost fell in the lake too that trip. Cause we were drinking. That was when I could drink. Only time off we had. So, but And then we had so many, like, stories from the motor inn. Like, some of the people were just crazy. You know, it was all in what you attract. Kind of like what you put out there and get back. It's the same in business. It's pretty much the same philosophy in anything. If you grow a garden, if you rent a house, you build a house, all those philosophies, you know? So, come on. Come on, blend into my little piece of fat. Oh, that's annoying. It looks awful without any makeup on. But I actually like it, but I'm going to keep putting more of this white powder on the lid. Do a little dark rose in the hue. Okay. I'm just trying to use the one palette. Yes, I can go to the other palettes. It's not the point. People need to, when people give you gifts, you know. Hello. um. Sorry, I'm stopping talk, just trying to finish this. And of course, Carl's got the TV blaring. Is that loud to you? I'm asking. Answer in the comments. What you doing? Gonna hang on. I love you. Have a good day. I'll show you the finished look after.